Today I'd like to talk to you about meet-in-the-middle attacks. First, I want to tell you a little bit about double baby block. So we have seen that a block cipher, a Fistel block cipher, has particular characteristics that can help make it secure. A double baby block is a 4-bit cipher that works at a binary level, so messages will be converted into strings of ones and zeros. Encryption occurs on 4-bit blocks of information, so we've seen that before as well. This time the key is an 8-bit number, so twice as large as our previous key. It uses multiple rounds of encryption on each block, but it does it twice. So let's take a look at what that will do for us. So as you can see, block ciphers use fractionation and dispersion, and it makes them more secure than a Vigenère or Caesar cipher, for example. A change in one character in the plain text will change more than one character in our ciphertext. However, since baby block takes only a 4-bit key, we can easily test all 16 possible keys and deduce which one is correct. So even with no known plain text, only one of these messages is in English. And it's this one. If you see Jade, tell her I'm safe. We can make the situation a little bit better by running our message through baby block twice. This means that our 4-bit key is now an 8-bit key. We will use the first 4 bits for the first enciphering and the last 4 bits for the next enciphering. So if you see Jade, tell her I'm safe. First of all, I need to take out the spaces and the characters that I don't have in my alphabet. Notice I also need to add a couple of characters. This is because since we're using an alphabet that turns our characters into 5 bits, but our baby block works on 4 bits, that means that our message needs to be some multiple of 4 characters long. So we do one encryption, and then a second encryption with a different key. Now, in order to use a brute force approach, our enemies would have to search through all possible combinations of 2 possible 4-bit keys. Since there are 16 possible 4-bit keys, there would be 16 times 16, or 256 8-bit keys. With a computer, that's still no real obstacle, but imagine that we can scale this up. In practice, block ciphers have 128 bits or more in each block. Unfortunately, there is an approach called meet-in-the-middle which can drastically cut down on the number of keys we need to examine. Here's how this works. Imagine that we've intercepted the following message from a group of people we suspect are up to something. We know everything about the crypto system they are using except for the key. In addition, we know that the message is about an impending attack, or else it's intended for an agent named Anne. So we think the first character is an A. In other words, the plain text A maps to the ciphertext exclamation point. Since baby block works on binary representations, we know that the plain text 00000 maps onto the ciphertext 11101. That's our exclamation point. Finally, since baby block takes in 4-bit blocks, it may be more helpful to frame this as 0000 maps onto 1110. Now, we can easily make a list of all possible 4-bit keys and encipher with baby block. Then we make a list of all 16 possible keys, but this time we decipher the exclamation point with baby block. the correct 8-bit key will agree. So we only have to look for matching pairs. Here's one matching pair and the keys. So this is our possible 8-bit key. Here's another matching pair and the keys and another possibility. And another one. And another one. And another one. Only these keys meet in the middle. So here are all the possible keys. I've coded up a program to decipher Baby Block here in this notebook, and I've put all these potential keys into a list. Now I'm going to write some lines of code here that will iterate through the list and use each of my 25 potential keys to decipher the message I've intercepted. And here it is. And with that, we've cracked double Baby Block. Our message was, attack Ike with lemon meringue pies at the bookstore. In fact, conspiracy theorist David Icke was attacked with lemon meringue pies in a bookstore by the Canada Green Party, interestingly enough. You can read more about that on, where else? The internet. All right, thank you very much for joining me for Meet in the Middle Attacks, and I'll see you next time. Remember to hit like and subscribe.